Barbenheimer, a huge internet phenomenon that took its way to the box office and absolutely exploded there. And here's why it worked. Disclaimer, these two films were released during the Writers Guild of America strike and the actors strike, so I just want to take a moment to appreciate the writers and actors because without them, these two films wouldn't exist and neither would every other movie ever made. So thank you, writers and actors. First off, let's talk about Greta Gerwig's Barbie movie because even if this wasn't part of the Barbenheimer campaign, it still would have done absolute numbers at the box office, but now it's doing insane. By the time you see this video, it's probably already well over $1 billion at the box office. I'm recording this when it just crossed 800 million. Insane. Absolutely insane. And I mean, it's Ryan Gosling, it's Margot Robbie, it's a PG-13 film, which is the most popular demographic / rating for any blockbuster. You can check the numbers. So if kids could be able to go to this movie, that'd make a lot of sense. But kids could go to this film, teenagers could go to this film, adults can go to this film. It's a pretty much a party where everyone is invited. That's what the interview said about this film. It's also based on legitimately the most popular toy ever, Barbie. It competes with Lego, which is insane. So there's that. So it's a full summer blockbuster that's just a lot of fun, made for kids and adults. So it has the entire demographic in its hands, though the actual target audience, in my opinion, are teenage girls. And if you've seen the film, you know what I'm talking about. Overall, it did absolutely mind-boggling numbers and even had a 40% drop-off on the second weekend. If you're not aware, that is absolutely insane. I can't even put it into words. When it has that big of an opening and it still maintains a small second weekend drop, it is just a rarity, a rare occasion, and this film managed to pull that off. So Barbie was absolutely mind-boggling and absolutely insane, and it's probably going to go well over $1 billion, maybe even 1.5 billion if it holds those legs up. Overall, Barbie is a juggernaut of a movie. Compare Oppenheimer's box office numbers to Christopher Nolan's array of films. It did really, really well compared to those. Look at Tenet. I know it released during the pandemic, but Oppenheimer took that film's worldwide gross over in just 10 days. That is insane. And I think this film would have done quite well, even if it wasn't part of the Barbenheimer campaign, because a lot of people were excited for this film. It had a star-studded cast. The trailers looked phenomenal. Cillian Murphy, RDJ, Matt Damon, Emily Blunt, everyone and their mother was in this film. People were excited for this film, yes. But the Barbenheimer social media campaign helped this movie a whole lot. Some people didn't even know these two movies, Barbie and Oppenheimer, existed until the social media breakout of Barbenheimer. I know people that don't care at all about films or movies and just knew these ones existed and wanted to genuinely see these on like a back-to-back occasion because of the social media trend on TikTok and Twitter and X, Instagram, YouTube, all that. People wanted to see these films without knowing anything about any movie ever, just because of the social media breakout. That is insane. That is something really, really big. And Oppenheimer was really helped because it opened with, I think, an $85 million opening weekend domestically, which it's not bad compared to blockbusters, but comparing it to Christopher Nolan's films, which are usually kind of darker and edgier than the normal blockbuster, this was a massive success. And you know what's really, really impressive? This is a rated R 3-hour epic that is mostly dialogue based and has like one explosion, which were people's complaints. The people who were complaining about that, please shut up. This film is a huge 10 out of 10, but my opinion doesn't really matter right now. We're talking about the box office numbers, and with the box office, this did bank. This did amazing. So Barbenheimer really helped these two movies up, especially Oppenheimer. which was not going to get nearly as much money if the July 21st date was not put on this film. So that's a success. This is me a couple days after the first initial Barbie recording, and it just hit $1 billion at the worldwide box office. And if it keeps this up, Mario is pretty much toast to be the biggest movie of the year. Barbie will take that throne. This is the biggest movie from a single female director. It's a juggernaut, and it's very profitable, and it's going insane. It's been #1 at the global box office for like 3 weeks now. Insane. Barbie's on a pace to beat Mario. I mean, this is a massive success.